Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a confirmed tornado warning by the National Weather Service. It is radar indicated, but it is a warning. So, everybody be ready. This area I'm about to show is under this tornado warning. I repeat, this is a tornado warning. This is not something to be playing around with. As you guys can see here on the stream, we have a confirmed tornado. Let me get this link out pushed real quick. Stand by. I'm trying to get this back up. Okay. I'm just not going to push it right now. As of right now, we have a tornado warning. Go ahead and check TJ. I'm going to be watching him also. We are going to be covering this together, so... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the current threat as of right now is Malvern, Strahan, Hastings, Emerson. Take cover, you guys are under that tornado warning. Red Oak and Elliott, I would be prepared in this area here. We have the tornado warning issued by the National Weather Service. This is radar indicated, so it's not a confirmed tornado. But on radar, you have this confirmation here of a slight rotation that and or touchdown, I'm not completely sure right now, of a tornado. So be aware, ladies and gentlemen, we are working an active threat as of right now. We are working also with a 3.75 hail index, so be aware. So as of right now, ladies and gentlemen that are tuning into the stream, if you guys are tuning into the stream, we have an active threat. If you guys want some other updates, go check out TJWX Loves Fia on TikTok. He will gracefully help you out here. I work for him. It's going towards him. Check him out. But as of right now, we have an active threat. As you can see here on this hail index right here, this hail might kill this off a little bit, but we do have an active threat. It was confirmed by the National Weather Service. We are talking flying debris, so shelters, mobile homes will be damaged, destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Damaging storms will hit Malvern by 6:10 p.m. CDT, Hastings around 6:20 p.m. CDT. Malvern has already been hit, most likely as of 6:16 p.m. CDT. Hastings at 6:20. You guys need to be in that area of concern. Be aware, we are looking at an active threat. We may have rotation getting ready to drop near the Malvern area, so be aware. I'm mainly concerned about the Strahan area. We got some big rotation spikes here. Alright, they've extended this to a thunderstorm warning out here this further inside. This tornado warning is still going to be currently active in the Iowa area, so be aware. This has the definite possibility of rotating, so be aware, ladies and gentlemen. This is moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. We're about to get a updated radar look here in about 30 seconds on the reflectivity, about 40 in our base velocity. Once our base velocity really gets in, it's where we're really going to decide here whether this is the actual threat that we need to be super concerned about. I would still take shelter, though, if you are still under this tornado warning in Iowa. So, Mills County, you guys may be in that preparedness zone. Tune into your guys' local station. They will be covering this more than likely a lot better than I am. I'm here covering this to let you guys know to tune out of mine or tune out of TJ's. Go focus on your local news hit shelter areas. Alright, we have some confirmed attempting funnel. Alright, a current threat right now. We have a confirmed threat towards Moore in Oklahoma, Cleveland County, McLean County, Oklahoma County. You guys need to be taking cover in these specific areas you see on my map. We have a confirmed tornado warning. This is by the National Weather Service. This is radar indicated. We are presenting this right now. On my side, I have a confirmation right here. Alright, more you guys need to be in that area of taking cover. Alright, this warning is going to be issued to 7 p.m. CDT. This is moving northeast of McLaren County in central Oklahoma. Northern Cleveland, southern Oklahoma County. These areas where we are currently having that warning hit out. This is issued by Norman. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, paying attention to my stream or TJ's stream. Currently, right now, northeast Oklahoma City, Norman, Moore, Newcastle, Coctow, Hooray, Stanley Draper Lake, Stella, Newella, Northern Lake Thunderbird, and Tinker Air Force Base is under a current tornado warning. This includes the highways of Interstate 35, 40, 44, 240, At mile marker 9, 105, 162, 110, and 119, 173, 110, and 116. Be aware, this is a current threat. Take shelter now, as advised. Take cover, move to a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are at an outside mobile home or vehicle. Move to a closest substantial shelter. Protect yourself from flying debris. If you are in a vehicle right now on the road, get to a ditch, pull over, lay down in that ditch, or go to the nearest tornado shelter you have near you. Make sure it is within feet of you, and make sure you are getting in there. Stop watching me. Head to your local news channel right now. You need to be paying attention to the active threat in this area. Newcastle, Norman, Hall Park, Moore. These are the general areas on my radar. It's predicting, but this could be a lot worse in particular of this. This is reaching hail size of 2.50, so this is damaging hail also. Oh, and I accidentally just closed my program. Stand by. I'm getting it back open. Stand by for me, guys. 1 second, 1 second. We're going to try and get this back online. We have an active threat. So once again, if you guys are watching me and you are in these areas, you need to take cover now. Oklahoma with the newest and updated section real quick. We're going to pop over here real quick. We have rotation that was confirmed by the National Weather Service. This is why this warning was issued. This is an area where this really could have some major effect. So find shelter if you guys are inside this area. I'll leave this back open here for you guys so you guys can read through this quickly. Please use quickly. Look at the highlighted section. I have it highlighted. It's southeastern Oklahoma City, Norman, Moore, Newcastle, Coctow, Hooray, Stanley Draper Lake, Stella, Newell, Northern Lake, Thunderbird, and Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma. You guys are inside of a tornado warning. You guys need to be taking cover. As you see, this kind of died out. This may get killed off pretty quickly, but we are still worried about this H1 cell. Oh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are paying attention, we have a TVS warning. This is a potentially area where this could cause major effect. I would take cover immediately if you guys are inside these areas. Oklahoma right now is where we are covering if you are just tuning in. Cleveland County, McLean County, Oklahoma County, these are the areas which are having some major effect. If you are inside of these areas as highlighted, you need to take cover immediately. Alright, I just got information given to me here. It looks like the TVS has lifted, but it was attempted. So we are still under that tornado warning. We're going to be under a tornado warning for a few minutes now. Once it starts to clear, we'll go ahead and move to the Iowa storms, which currently have 2 tornado warnings. These are the areas right now we are covering. We are covering the Moore area because this has a higher chance inside that tornado alley area of having that point. So we need to be very careful here. So please, please be in a safe place if you guys are inside these tornado warnings. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take off from the Oklahoma storm here. We're gonna move over to the Iowa areas. Now, this is the areas which we are kind of concerned about. We're gonna be watching this very, very closely. This has this chance here of becoming a dangerous storm. This is why we are trying to give you guys the precaution now to take cover. This also has a tornadic thunderstorm heading to Henderson. If you are in Henderson, I recommend having that preparation tool set and ready to go, because as soon as this starts spinning up, when you need to leave or get to a safe place immediately, make sure you are inside that area where you are near that safe place and you have that ability to get there in time. Trades can happen randomly, so please be careful. Once again, we are going to be in the Oklahoma area now. We're coming back to the Oklahoma area real quickly. We're going to cover this quickly so we have this area. Currently, I don't have the correct one open. Oops. Alright. Locations will be impacted as presented here. You guys need to be in a safe place if you guys are inside these areas. Stop watching me. Go look at your local news station. They have the updated radars before I do. You need to be paying attention to them more than me. This is a serious situation. You need to be in that safe place quickly. Alright, the tornado warning in Oklahoma has been canceled for northeastern McLean County. This is still a tornadic storm. Locations will still impact the areas as provided. I'm going to keep highlighting it and giving you guys updates best I can. This is what is presenting on my screen in here, what I can present to you. So, southern eastern Oklahoma City, northern Norman, Moore, Newcastle, Cockchow, oh my god, Cockchow, Hooray, Stanley Draper Lake, Stella Nula, Northern Lake, Thunderbird, and Tinker Air Force Base. This also includes Interstate 35 between mile marker 112 and 119, Interstate 40 between mile marker 162 and 173, Interstate 44 near mile marker 109, Interstate 240 between mile marker 9 and 16. This is a tornadic storm. This is where we are looking at a possible actual physical threat, so be aware. For those just tuning in, sorry, if you guys are within the areas as highlighted, you guys need to be in a cover section right now. This is the actual physical storm that has the chance of producing a tornado, or a dangerous tornado. This could cause severe damage to life or you. You want to be inside of a safe place immediately. This is a take cover now situation. This is a warning. the storm may actually be falling apart, as you can see here in that. Oh, I did not mean to zoom in there. As you can see here, in between this moor area, as you can see here, I'm just gonna kind of highlight it on my zoom. This storm is kind of dying out here. I'm not gonna say it is exactly, as you can see here on my lower radar right here. You can see this hailstorm kind of still popping, but you can see all of this starting to die out. So we're not really too concerned about that, but we are watching that very closely. As of right now, this is the only area that has the chance of actually producing a thunderstorm or a tornadic type storm. You need to be watching this directly. This is where you're going to be facing our general areas. Okay, so Henderson, I know I told you guys in the past you guys need to be preparing to take cover, but now this is a take cover situation. This is the area which you need to be taking cover. We are watching this currently right now. Emerson and Henderson, Iowa. You need to be in an area of a safe place. Alright, we're about to get updated scans here. As you can see, we have this slight rotation on this downward in Hastings. So Hastings, you guys are in that tornado potential area. As you can see here, we have that big potential right here. You can see that kind of rotation section there. It's in the middle of this Hastings storm. You can kind of see is where it backtracks back here. You have that big section where this continues through. It is occurring right now over Hastings. This is where we're going to have our primary major concern. You can see this hook trying to form here as it comes back up and around to this storm. We are currently dealing with a tornadic storm. You need to be in cover immediately. This is not a drill. This is not anything. You need to be in a safe place right now. We'll replay the clips for you guys, but you guys need to be very cautious. As you can see here, as it comes up throughout this area, this is where the original warning was issued, and it continues and continues and continues and continues. As you can see where we're at now, this is where we are currently at. This is moving pretty fast. I mean, it's not exactly picking it up here too well, but we are definitely picking it up as a fast snot radius. It is telling me negatives. That normally means it's pretty fast at this rate. You need to be in a safe spot immediately. I mean this literally. We're moving pretty fast. This is some big supercells. You need to be in a safe place immediately. We're going to go ahead and come back through to Oklahoma. We're going to get an update on the Oklahoma storm. We have rotation back area, I believe. I may not be warned yet. So as you can see here, within these specific areas, and I'll highlight this again for you guys that are in these areas, you guys need to be in a cover spot. This is not a drill. You guys need to be in a serious spot. This is a current radar of what we are looking at right now in Oklahoma. This is a severe thunderstorm that is producing tornadic storms. You need to be in a safe spot immediately. Okay, for those just tuning in, and I don't know if anybody's going to be watching this currently right now, we're going to be going in and out of trying to get these storms very impactfully. As you can see here on the warning issued to me, we have these slight areas of rotation when we are worried about, we are concerned about, because we're trying to cover this best we can. But as of right now, we have this tornadic storm, which is going to be possibly producing a big tornado. If this gets any rotation at all to the point where it is going to cause that tornadic storm, you guys need to be in a safe place immediately. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. This is none of that. We are going to be continuing to cover this as best as we can. This is a serious situation. You need to be very cautious about this. And if you come in contact with this storm, you need to be taking cover immediately. This is not a drill for the third time. I don't care if you think it's a drill. I don't care however you think it's done. But this is a current factor where we are dealing with a tornadic storm. If you are inside the area, you need to be in a cover spot immediately. Okay. A tornado warning remains in effect till 7 p.m. CDT for southern and eastern Oklahoma and northeastern Cleveland counties. As you can see here highlighted on this, you can have the physical look at what is currently warned. You need to be in a safe spot. Stop watching me. You need to go to your immediate local news center. You should be watching that. Alright, we're going to cover this real quick. This is a tornadic possible storm. We're going to be watching these storms in Oklahoma currently right now. We have these slight bits that we are watching very closely. As you can see here, we have possibly some rotation in between these spots. This is where I'm going to be a little bit concerned about, because you have this big gap here where this goes into that kind of rotation section. Now, this is not rotation. This is unlikely to be rotation. I highly doubt this, so don't be worried about this. Ignore these symbols. I'll let you know if we have the actual physical possibility of this. But currently, right now, we are watching as we have 2.25 hail index on this storm. We're going to continue to keep this updated. If we see anything start popping off towards the Oklahoma tornado warning, we will go ahead and cover that immediately. But as of right now, Remain alert for possible tornadoes. Tornadoes can develop quickly. This is a tornadic possible thunderstorm. You need to be on your head swivel here. This is a serious situation. If you guys are watching, I recommend you guys go ahead and start tuning into your local news channel. Be inside that area where you are near that safe spot. If you are inside that thunderstorm area, other than that, currently, right now, you guys need to be in a safe area, or at least watching your local news station so you know if a tornado warning is issued, you guys can get to that safe spot immediately. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore what I just said. Tornado warning issued currently, right now. We have a tornadic storm that just got issued. Tornado warning for northeastern Grady County and central Oklahoma, northwestern McLean County and central Oklahoma. So once again, we have a tornadic storm inside these areas, specifically Amber. That specific area we're looking at with the possible tornadic storm. We're going to be watching that very closely. Locations will impact Newcastle, Blanchard, Amber, and Bridge Creek. This includes Interstate 44 between mile marker 86 and 108. You need to be aware and on the watch. Get to that safe place. Stop watching me. You need to go to your local news station if you are inside these warnings. You need to be immediately in that safe spot. This is not a drill. This is an active physical threat. We cannot stop or warn you about. This just got released by the National Weather Service. You need to get to the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outside in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter to protect yourself from flying debris. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Looks like the Iowa storms are starting to depart a little bit. Right now, we're going to be a little bit worried about this Oklahoma storm. These Oklahoma storms are kind of producing possible tornadic storms. We need to be on the lookout here. We need to be in our safe spots. You need to be looking on your local news, listening to your local news, watching your local news. Don't be watching me. You need to be on that local news area where you're going to be covered, and you need to be watching that quickly. Make sure you guys are in that safe spot. Seriously. Holy shit. I'm not seeing much on here, but that does not mean anything. This could mean about 1,000 things. This is more of a safety concern now. This is a tornadic warning. Oh, I'm getting some information. Okay, so the one in up here and more is definitely going to be trying, but we are not too concerned about. Oh, never mind. I'm going to take that back. We have a possible tornadic hook forming right now, and/or a tornadic cell forming that rotation right now to possibly have that beginning to come down. So you need to be in cover immediately if you are inside the locations that include here: southern east Oklahoma City, northern Norman, Moore, Kachow, Harry, Stanley Draper Lake, Stila, Newley, Northern Lake Thunderbird, and Tinker Air Force Base. This includes the highway markers as provided. Like I said, if you're inside these areas, you need to be in that safe spot. Once again, we are dealing with a tornadic storm. I understand if you guys can't, are not seeing anything right now. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to head over to my other system over here. This is going to be more of a covering zone. This is a tornado warning, a confirmed tornado warning by the National Weather Service and more, and the following offices as provided. while I try and get this application open, we're going to be sitting over here. We're going to be talking about this for a moment while I'm listening over here to one of my guys over here on TikTok. Me and him work together. We're going to be covering this as best as we can. If you guys are watching this and you guys are inside the Moore area or inside of any of these areas that possibly have that possibility of having that tornadic storm, you need to be in a safe spot immediately, or in that safe zone where you're not going to be affected immediately. This is a severe tornadic storm. You need to be in that safe spot immediately. Once again, this is in Oklahoma. SP Gaming. Shawnee. No, I don't believe so. Thank you for the question, though. SCP Gaming. I don't know, bro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're going to be trying to get our second system over here. This is called WSV3. This is an awesome system. This will cover your ass and the most likely system of something happening. This is a big function here, and this is where we're going to get over to our tornadic warnings. So as we zoom in here, Oklahoma. Yeah, shut up. All right. Warning list. Where's my warning list? All right. We need to go to my warning list real quick. Severe tornadic. Okay. Okay, I don't know where this is. So we're gonna try and get this focused over here. Which storm is this? Stand by for me, guys. I'm trying to get this information popped open here. Okay, this is Nebraska. I'm not concerned about Nebraska right now, but Nebraska is not under a threat that is to my concern right now. It will be covered. I am going to say that it will be covered. But as of right now, we're dealing with a tornadic storm that is inside the Oklahoma area that we are dealing with. We're going to be, if this doesn't want to try and murder me real quick. Jesus. Alright. As you can see here on my function here, this is presenting a severe storm that has the definite capability here. This is where we are going to get a little laggy here because we're working this storm. This is inside that tornadic area where we are going to be watching very, very closely. It's going to be a little bit hard to see for a moment, but we are working on it. Just trying to get zoomed in. Let's see how fast I can get this zoomed in. It's not helping a lot. Okay, Shawnee, you guys are definitely going to be in that line area where you guys will be in that considerable area where we are watching. We are concerned about. We're not too concerned about it, but we are watching it. So Shanti, you guys are definitely inside that area where you need to be watching very, very closely. As you guys can see here, you guys can look at it on my radar right now. You guys can physically see it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know now, because I'll be able to help you best I can. I'm just going to remove that currently while I get this fixed up. So right now we are watching the KTLX area. As you can see here on the meso detection, this is presenting at a 36 depth. Now this is where we're going to get a little bit dangerous here. We're going to be watching this very, very closely. As you can see there, Shawnee. I know somebody asked about that. You are definitely going to get some thunderstorms heading to that area as these are heading east, and definitely have that possibility. But we are definitely right now watching this because this could have that area. So if you are inside this area, we have about 23 minutes before the storm starts impacting you. You need to be in a safe space immediately. So as of right now, if you are in, alright, I don't know where this is exactly. I just know this is a big area. We're going to be watching this storm down here. It's right below the Norma Moore one. As you can see here, this is a big, big, big thunderstorm here that's probably going to attempt to provide. Now, this is where we're going to get a little bit dense here, and we're going to be watching this very, very carefully. As you can see here, I'm getting my live radar updates, and you can see that coming in. Every few seconds, it's going to be continuing to try and update here for me. We're going to switch this over to base velocity real quick. As you can see here, we have that slight rotation, and you can see that physical rotation right now on the live. You guys need to be in that safe spot immediately. We have an active physical, and I mean this literally, physical tornadic storm trying to produce right now inside this area. You need to be in your safe spots. Newcastle, Blanchard, Amber, these physical vicinities, you guys need to be in your safe spots. I mean this literally, I'm going to try and keep you guys as safe as possible. But as of right now, we're dealing with a tornadic storm. On the CC, as you guys can see here, it's not providing any debris up in the air, so I mean, that's a good thing. It means we're not getting anything horribly started yet. On the Echo Tops, the Echo Tops is presenting, tornadic signature. So this, holy shit. Alright, we have a tornadic vortex, possibly trying to form throughout this cloud. This is probably false alarming for this specific section, but we are definitely watching along as this continues. This could definitely be a tornadic storm that does produce. We need to be in that safe spot. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get my zoom back in here. As you can see here on the radar, you can physically see that. This is Oklahoma AP. So as of right now, we have a tornado warning. This warning is going to continue until about 7 to 8 o'clock CDT. This could get extended at any point in time, so we need to be in our safe spaces if you guys are inside this area. I'm going to move this right here in the middle for you guys, so you guys can see this. This is going to expire about 7:30 p.m. CDT, so about 8:30 p.m. EST. So be aware if you guys are inside these areas. And this is the main physical zone which we are going to be concerned about. This is where we are having a tornadic storm with a tornado signature. This definitely has this possibility of having that touchdown if this wants to produce properly. This could definitely become a big storm we're going to be having our concerns and heads up about. This is a tornadic storm. Once again, I'm going to keep making myself clear on that because this is such a horribly huge storm. If we come back up here, the Moore storm is probably going to dissipate pretty soon. We're going to click on this real quick. As you can see, this is going to expire about 7 o'clock, so you got 5 minutes before this one expires. But the Newcastle one, Amber one, we are looking at a possible tornado getting ready to try and rotate here and try and touch down. So if you guys are inside these areas, you guys need to be in a safe space. This is a physical tornadic storm we need to be careful about. We're getting live updates one by one to keep you updated. So once again, if you guys are watching the stream, we have a tornado warning for Newcastle, Blanchard, Amber, and Bridge Creek, Oklahoma. These are physical areas which we're having a tornado warning and we need to be in our safe space about. This is a 2.0 inch max hail index. This is a radar indicated tornadic storm. The supercell is capable of producing. So you need to be in that safe spot if you are inside the areas as I just listed inside that Oklahoma area. It is currently 6:56 p.m. CDT. This will expire in about roughly 30 to 40 minutes if this starts to dissipate. So once again, you need to be in a safe spot. If you are inside the areas, as you can see up here, this is the area you need to be watching. I'll move this right here in the center so you guys can see that tornado warning. Be aware, be watching very carefully. This is where we're going to start getting our tornadic signatures, and this is where we're going to get some severe storms. Okay, awesome, thank you. But if you do become under a tornado warning, go to their website. They will be live streaming this most likely, so you can immediately get access to that. This is where we're going to start getting our big tornadic warning supercell here that is most likely going to continue. So you said you're in, okay, if you're up here in Shawnee, you're going to have this cell break off and or go towards you most likely, and or this one's going to continue up that way towards that severe thunderstorm. You're less likely to be inside that physical warning area. I'll keep you updated if anything pops out during over there. But as of right now, we have a tornadic vortex signature, or TVS, or tornado vortex signature, which has a depth of 9 feet by 48 feet. 4.8, sorry. I'm watching my buddy stream while moderating and also working over here. I'm trying to keep you guys updated on mine as best as I can while he's over there on Reed. Okay. For those still watching, we do have rotation up here. This may get extended up towards more. This is still gonna expire about 7 p.m. but we're definitely getting some meso signatures on here. So if you guys are inside of these areas, you guys are under tornado warning for the next 2 to 3 minutes. If this expires, you guys are in the safe zone. But currently, right now, we are dealing with a tornadic storm, which does not expire until 7:30. This tornadic storm will affect Newcastle, Blanchard, Amber, and Bridge Creek. If you are outside of these areas, you guys are going to be under a tornado watch and or the physical area, which you need to be watching very, very closely. If something is to happen, say the stream fails or such, you need to be in that safe spot. If something does start to branch out and have that push, we're going to get our NWS push right now. It's just pushing right now. So they're trying to push this as quickly as possible for us out here. As you see, 6.6 seconds ago, it just updated. As you can see here, we're working with a physical tornadic storm that I don't see much on it right now. But if you are in Blanchard, you have 37 minutes to get to that safe zone. I know that may seem like a lot, but in reality, it is not. And this is just for this rear storm. Note that. That's just for this rear storm. Other than that, this storm's already on you right now. You need to be in that safe spot, once again. So, as we get these live updates, you need to be in that area. Thank you. So as you can see here, about 6:59, the more warning is about to expire. As you can see here at 7, yep, there it goes. It just expired. So this warning's going to be expired temporarily. We don't know if this could relaunch up and provide another tornadic storm, but you need to be on your toes here. Anybody in Oklahoma, we're looking at a physical storm that could have that physical part of providing a tornadic storm. I gotta accept the call real quick. Come on. Pick up. Come on. Okay, like I said, and I'm gonna try and keep you updated. Right now, we're dealing with a tornadic storm. As you can see here, this is the only one in the physical United States right now with a tornadic warning. You guys need to be in your safe spaces if you guys are inside these areas. I'll pop up this real quick. This is a tornado warning. Expires in 29 minutes with 2.0 hail index. If you are inside these areas, you need to be in a safe space immediately. This is a, once again, tornadic storm that it does have the capability of producing a tornado. You need to be in a safe space. If you guys are watching the stream right now, we are watching a physical tornado warning inside the Oklahoma area. So let me pop this back open for you guys. Newcastle, Blanchard, Amber, Bridge Creek, Oklahoma, you guys need to be in your safe spaces right now. There's a tornado warning for your area. You need to turn my stream off, go to your local news. You need to be watching that local news. You need to be in your safe space. This is a real situation. This is not a drill. You need to be in that safe space right now. I'm going to go ahead and take a break from talking so you guys can pay attention to the radar. If you guys have any questions, I'll try to address them as we are moving forward in the stream. If you guys need anything, let me know. I'll cover it shortly. We just had another tornado warning pushed by the National Weather Service. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching me right now, this is radar indicated with a max hail size of 1.75 inches. I repeat, max hail size of 1.75. This could cause bodily harm if this hits you hard enough. This is going to be for eastern Oklahoma City, Moore, Midwest City, Del City, Cutchow, Harry, Spencer, Jones, Nickma, Park, Valley Brook, Tinker Air Force Base, and Smith Village. You guys are dealing with an active tornadic threat. You guys need to be in your safe place. And there's another one. Holy. Well, let me look this one up real quick. All right. For southwest Iowa and southwest Iowa and southeastern, you get it. These points right here. I'm going to leave this up for a few seconds while I continue to read this. We have 3 tornado warnings. This is a Tor warning. You guys need to be in your safe spaces if you guys are in these areas. This is radar indicated also. This is going to hit Elliott about 20 minutes. So you guys have about 15 minutes to get your safe space if you guys are inside that tornadic warning. You guys need to be taking cover immediately. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, mobile homes, in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter to protect yourself or find debris. This includes areas where you're going to be covered. You need to be in that safe space once again. So be aware. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are listening to the stream right now, we have a confirmed tornado by a weather spotter. Not even kidding, I just saw this. So we call it TOR. So like TORR. You will see a pop up on my screen as TORR. It is a pink point. Now this is going to be affecting the following areas. You guys need to be in cover now. This is a confirmed tornadic storm with a tornado. You need to be in cover. So eastern Oklahoma City, Midwest City, Del City, Kachow, I can't even say that, jeez. Harry, Spencer, Jones, Nicoma Park, Valley Brook, Tinker Air Force Base, and Smith Village. This also includes Interstate 35, 40, and 240 in between the mile markers as presented on the stream. This is a tornado confirmed by a weather spotter. I repeat, tornado confirmed by a weather spotter. So this storm right up here. Yep, look at that rotation. Mesonet. We have a confirmed mesonet on this. JT, are you here? JT?
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying the same thing I am too, right?
Yeah, I have a double tour as well in Cleveland, Oklahoma, issued at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, in the Oklahoma one, under the Midwest City, do you have the, TORR?
Yeah, which one?
The one underneath Midwest City. It was just issued, it's the TORR. Oh, they just extended it. It just got larger. Alright, hold on. Let me get this covered. As you guys can see up here, if you guys are watching this, is a confirmed tornado by weather spotter. This is observed, as you can see right up here. We are looking at a physical tornadic storm. You guys need to be covered. Do I think it'll hit Shawnee? I doubt it, but I'm also not going to keep my hopes down for it, since this is a line of tornadic storms. As you can see here, we have this tornadic storm, which could shoot up to Shawnee. It's likely, but also unlikely at the same time. We can only see in due time. This can continue for the next 2 to 4 hours. We just really have to decipher whether or not this tornadic storm is going to continue here. So I'm not going to false hope you guys. I'm not going to keep any of that stuff. I'm going to leave it for the actual physical. Oh wow, 4 tornado warnings. Sorry, that just distracted me. But we are definitely looking at a confirmed observed tornado in the Midwest city of Oklahoma. Alrighty, another tornadic storm has been issued. This is radar indicated this time. This is not a confirmed storm. So as you can see up here in that upper location, you need to be watching that. This was just updated, so give it a minute. It's going to slowly update. You're going to see a flash a few times, and then it's going to go back to kind of a normal view. It's going to keep pushing like this. So no matter what, you're going to constantly see this kind of view as it's live updating. This is real-time updating. Oh, we have a tornadic vortex. So those watching right now, we have a tornado vortex signature. So if you guys are watching right now, there's a tornado vortex signature. This is the area which you guys need to be over that precautioned. So right now, I'm not going to really be answering stuff right now. I'm not going to be answering too many questions right now. I'm going to be kind of covering this because we have that tornado vortex signature. With that tornado vortex signature, we're talking a big, and I mean huge part where we are dealing with a physical tornadic storm, which could cause major damages. So if you guys are inside these areas, you need to be in shelter right now, listening to the live weather channel. You do not need to be listening to me. You need to go to your local news network right now. Be in that shelter place. You do not want to be out in the open for this. This is a physical storm that could cause bodily harm and or worse to you. This could destroy your home for all we can know. We can only really predict this right now because of the actual tornado vortex. We can confirm with that tornado vortex, so it is trying to generate over that Norman area and continue through. So, like I said, if you guys are inside these areas, you need to be under that concern. If you're not inside these areas, you guys are in the Oklahoma area. We are looking at a tornado watch at least, because we just had this tornado warning extended out. So this is going to continue to 8 p.m. CDT. The National Weather Service is pushing a product right now. We're about to see... So, as of right now, we're looking at the storm ETAs. To Norman is about 20 minutes. You guys have 20 minutes if you guys are in Norman to take shelter right now. Noble, you guys have 25 minutes. And everything throughout this area, you guys have to tell me so I can try and give you that pinpoint if you don't have access to that local news channel, because I understand some of you guys have to pay for that stuff, but I don't believe they're going to have to make you pay for it under a tornado warning. This is a serious situation. This is a life-threatening situation. You guys need to be in a cover area watching that local news network. If you are inside this tornado warning, get off of my stream right now. You need to be watching that local news channel and be focusing on that. I'm going to shut up for a few moments while I'm trying to figure out what... Holy warnings! JT, you're going to have to help me cover a lot of these. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warnings. I'm overwhelmed with tornadic shit right now. Holy. If you are watching right now, I'm trying my hardest to keep you guys in that safe spot. I can't even do much. We're gonna, I have to focus on this storm. This storm's gonna be the most focused one. 3 of them are gonna be here. 3 of them are gonna be outside of here. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna go over here to Iowa, I believe. Wait, what? Okay, never mind, not Iowa. This one should go to Iowa, I believe. Hold on, stand by for me. Alright, this one in Iowa is showing this is showing a good spot here. I'm not entirely sure to say for the Iowa storm. Iowa, you guys definitely want to be in a safe spot. I can't really predict much here for y'all. This is kind of outside of my realm because I'm trying to focus on other storms. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to continue focusing on the Norman area. Now, this storm could produce a humongous wedge tornado or a stovepipe. You guys do not want to be in the middle of that. As soon as that starts happening, you guys want to get out of there immediately in that safe spot. You do not want to be in this. You want to be underground. This is not an area where you want to be above ground. You guys want to be underground or in a shelter that is going to keep you on the ground, because this could throw you up into the air and quite literally kill you in 2.2 seconds if this touches down and continues to these areas. We're talking, this is a major tornado warning, confirmed at most. I'm not saying PDS yet. If I start saying PDS, you guys need to be in cover, even if you guys are outside this warning, because this is going to continue for miles at most likely. So, Shawnee and Tribby, if this gets updated to a TVS, or not TVS, PDS, so potential or particularly dangerous situation, you guys may want to start getting your supplies ready and moving almost immediately. This is going to be one of these storms where you guys are not going to want to be in the middle of it. This is the first biggest storm of the day here. I can't say much because I can't see Storm Chaser's perspectives, because I'm not going to open up Radar Omega right now, but I'll have my other meteorologist here. He's going to be helping me out here as best as he can while we're both trying to figure out where the storm is going to be located at. Once we get the storm located, we'll continue to try and get you guys that are inside the physical area to that safe area where you guys are not going to be affected. If you guys are outside of that area right now, you guys are going to be most likely under tornado watch. If you guys are in that tornado watch, make sure you guys are ready with supplies. It's better to be ready than sorry. That's what I like to say. Be ready, not sorry. So as soon as that tornado warning is issued for your area, you guys are going to be wanting to be in that safe space. But till then, right now, we're dealing with that tornado warning that is radar indicated, and then we also have the observed tornado that is up here. This one's where we're going to be primarily looking at, because this storm right here is where we're going to be primarily focused because of the actual physical tornadic possibility as it is observed. So we're going to pop over here to our CC real quick. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Let's look at our base velocity real quick. It's going to update quickly because it's the NWS push. We have multiple pockets of rotation. Definitely right here is where we're looking at with this definite tornadic possibility. I'm not going to say this is entirely producing right now. Like I said, I don't have a perspective over this. I can't see much. I'm going to try and keep you guys updated best I can because this is such a humongous storm. Jeez. Okay. Let's look over at our VIL real quick. Our VIL is presenting the same thing our reflectivity is presenting. We're going to look at our gate-to-gate shear real quick. Okay, our gate-to-gate shear, this shear here, as you can see here, is starting to shear off. You don't want that. We do not want it to be shearing. As soon as it starts shearing, this is when we are going to start hitting that dangerous spot. Jesus. I don't even know what to say for this. You have these major rotation points, and I mean major, major, major. You do not want to be in the line of this. As soon as this starts rolling, you guys need to be out of the way almost immediately. We have a tornado vortex over Blanchard right now. This is the area which we are mostly concerned about. It's the actual physical areas which are going to be tornado warned. We have one that is observed right now, one that is radar indicated. These are going to be some tornadic possible storms. We're going to head over here to our secondary radar. As you can see here, we have some major rotation with a tornado vortex. That's actually supposed to be moved over, so I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, back over here, as you guys can see, I'm going to close out some of this stuff so you guys can see a little bit better. Cleveland, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma County is where we're looking at our primary focus of tornadic storms. This is where we're seriously looking at some major tornadoes. I recommend if you guys are inside of these areas right now, be in shelter. You do not want to be in the middle of the storm. This storm is going to produce rapidly. And I mean that literally. It's going to produce so rapidly you're not going to have time to get out. You are going to need to be underground for these storms most likely. This is going to be producing some major big storms. This is the first one of this week. So this could get worse over time. And this is why we are so concerned about this. This could get worse over time. We recommend you be in your safe spot right now. You do not want to be near windows. You do not want to be anywhere with an exterior wall. Like, follow the general perspectives the National Weather Service will give you right now to take shelter in these areas. We are talking this tornadic storm could literally rip things apart. if this touches down. We're not sure if it has already touched down or such. We can only provide you with the information provided to us to give to you. So as of right now, Eastern Oklahoma City, Midwest City, Del City, Katow, or Katow, or Kata, I don't even know how to say that. You guys get the point. Hooray, Spencer, Jones, Nick Part, Valley Brook, Tinker Air Force Base, and Smith Village. This also includes highways Interstate 35, 40, and 240 between mile marker 6, 155, 123, 124, 165, and 16. We are looking at a tornadic storm that could rip things apart. You do not want to be in the line of this. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up, and we're going to go ahead and pop back over to the other program here to give you guys a good perspective at the storm. We're going to leave the one that is observed up. It has a black line through it. That's how you know this is possibly a dangerous situation as it is observed. If you guys have any questions, leave it right now in the live chat so I can address it quickly. Because as soon as I start talking, we're going to be continuously talking about this tornado and if it is possibly on the ground. So you need to be in that shelter place right now. NWS is pushing a new push right now, so I'm going to go ahead and shut up while I talk to my other meteorologist. Once again, for those tuning in, we do have two tornado vortex signatures that are actually one that is two. Yeah, no, two. I was right. Two that are most likely real. These two out here, less likely. As soon as it starts getting tornado warned is when we're going to really look at this. But other than that, we have a rotation at the rear of this with two tornado vortex signatures. We need to be very precautioned in this specific area. This is not observed, but this is radar indicated. So if you see your location on here, tune out of mind. Right now you need to be under that local weather and also in that safe place if you guys are inside of a tornado warning. This is going to produce most likely some monster tornadoes, so you need to be in that safe space. Alright? Alright. So make sure you guys are watching your local news if you guys are inside that area. If you're not, feel free to continue watching. If you guys see something I don't, please let me know immediately so I can address it. So, like I said, we have the observed tornado up here towards Coctaw. I don't know how you say that. In Oklahoma, this is a observed tornadic storm, which does have confirmed rotation in it. Or tornado observed, as you guys can see there at the upper right side of my screen. This is where you're going to find most of your information on any of the tornadoes. If you guys have any requests on a specific tornado, you can say the upper one or the lower one. I'll try and address it for you guys. As you can see here on the warning list, we're going to go ahead and close that out. Or actually, we're going to keep this up because we're going to keep it right there so I can keep watch. We're going to move that up a little bit. So as you guys can see here, if you guys have any questions, please let me know now so I can address it. For those just tuning in, I just saw some people join. Please let me know any questions you guys have. As you guys can see here with the tornado warnings, we have an observed tornado to Coctaw area. We're going to be watching. It's northern Oklahoma. This is going to be Oklahoma in general, central Oklahoma. And then we're looking at another one right below Norman. That is a possible rotating storm that could produce. Alright, we have a confirmed tornado on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching the stream right now, we have a confirmed tornado on the ground. I'm not sure exactly where, but we do have one on the ground right now. Where is that? 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 Okay, in Blanchard, this area right now we've observed tornado. From the looks of it, I'm getting confirmation from Reed Timmer. There's a tornado on the ground with a huge debris section. You guys need to get out of here if you guys are inside this area, or get to your safe place. Get underground. I'm not entirely sure what the wind speeds are exactly on this, but it's just throwing up debris into the air. I already have confirmation of that on another radar. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, no kidding, over the fucking place. Holy shit. Okay, the tornado signature is definitely confirmed. I believe this is the Blanchard one that I'm watching. If it's not, it's definitely going to be the observed one up here. This is a confirmed tornado warning. So we need to be in our safe places right now with our supplies. We are looking at a confirmed tornado on the ground. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure where, but we need to be on our fucking areas where we need to be watching this. Holy, yeah, no kidding, confirmed tornado. Look at that. Wow. Holy, yeah, if you guys are in these areas, you need to be in cover right now. I'm not kidding. This radar scan is incredible. There's debris in the air right now. You need to be in cover. Holy. Yeah, look at that. Huge. Oh my god. Look at that. Right there. Right where this pinpoint is right now. Holy. I have never, ever, in my time, ever seen this. Huge tornado. If you guys are in this area, you need to be in cover right now. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground. I'm not kidding whenever I say this. You need to be in cover right fucking now. Holy. Huge debris. No, you are completely wrong. I have confirmation from Reed Timmer tornado on the ground right now with a huge debris cloud. Holy. Alright, you guys have minutes to get out of here or into a safe spot right now. If you guys are in Slaughterville, you guys have 45 minutes to get to cover. Washington, 17. Cole, you got like 7 minutes, if not seconds. Central Cole, right now, you guys have 45 seconds. This is going to be a serious and considerable storm. I'm not kidding whenever I say this. There's a debris cloud larger than the radar scan. You can see it right here. All this right here that looks like rain, that is not rain. That is debris in the air right now. You need to be in cover or in a safe place where you are not going to get hit by this. Debris is flying in the air. I have confirmation on another section. There is debris in the air. This is a huge tornado. You need to be in fucking cover. I'm trying to get my guy in here. Stand by. Holy. Like, I'm not trying to bring false hope into here or anything at all. You could see that huge, and I mean fucking huge debris section. You need to be in cover right now. You see where that arrow is? That is most likely where the tornado is right now. You guys have minutes. At 7:41, you guys are going to get hit, which has already happened. At 8:25, Slaughterville, you guys are in that path. Washington, you guys got minutes. I mean that literally minutes. 8 p.m. at highest, if you guys are lucky. But, I mean, I'm looking at least 7:56. So you guys have few minutes to get to safety. This is a PDS tornado. Yeah, see? Tornado threat is considerable. It is observed. This is a huge tornado. And I mean this literally huge. You need to be in cover right now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. This is causing considerable damage to everything around it. Holy, look at that tornado vortex signature. Oh my god.
Still getting chills from this. That is crazy. Cole is taking a hit. Okay, I don't care. We're going on Twitter. I do not own any of these posts whatsoever. They just updated it again. It's still damaging. I do not own any of these posts. I do not own any of these posts whatsoever. Rightful owners, go to whoever posted it. Oh my god, that is rain wrapped too. Look at that. Jordan, yeah, we know. Trust me. Definitely check out my mods. Oh my lord, heaven. Look at that. I'm surprised I don't have viewers. Like, I'm surprised I only have 184. Because this is not good. This is very bad. This is very, very bad.
Jack, what'd you just send me?
Good belief this could be jumping right over I-35. If it could stay to the north of Washington, that would be our best case scenario. But everybody really needs to take shelter immediately as we watch what has now been a confirmed tornado. Looking like in progress. I wonder if Michael, he must be heading south, moving away from Blanchard. He might be trying to get eyes on this actual tornado right now.
Yeah, and what we're watching for here with this confirmed tornado, 18,000 people are in this warned storm of Cole, and you're highlighting some of those cities, Goldsby, Noble, that are going to be feeling the impact. So this is for McLean and Cleveland County, Oklahoma. Again, this is actually the second tornado that's been confirmed in Oklahoma here in roughly the last hour to hour and a half. So what this shows us is that there is the likelihood that this is going to turn into the nocturnal threat as the sun starts to go down. And this is going to be a dangerous situation, and why you shouldn't be waiting at all to get to that storm shelter, that safe place. We've had those warnings out now and kind of building that awareness. So hopefully you're there and then you want to stay there because there's a cycling pattern. There could be brief spurts of quiet weather before these storms get energized. And when you're looking at Michael Beard's live visual there, he's kind of taking those country roads, kind of navigating around to try to get through out ahead of this storm. You'll see the lightning pulsing at times, showing you the instability and how much rain is coming through. And that can be dangerous. We haven't gotten to talk much about the rain because of the other media threats. But he wants you to photograph.
Really not a good time for an ad.
Wait, is the FBI here?
We just need to keep our mouths shut.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's moving at 29 miles an hour. You guys need to be in a safe place right now. This is not a joke.
Really not a good time for an ad.
As you guys can see here, the base velocity signature is just standing here, as you guys can see in that Cole area. Cole is... I don't even know what's going on in Cole right now. Cole is in such considerable damage right now, most likely. You need to be in a safe place right now. If you guys are inside any of these areas, we are looking at a considerable tornado that could be upgraded to a particularly dangerous situation. I'm not kidding whenever I say this is rain wrapped and it is ready to kill people. This is not a situation you want to be in. You want to be in a safe place right now.
But it's good that it has that warning so people will take that seriously. Yeah, this thing's like giant. Spread, like, I'm actually going to restart the stream so I can buff it up again up back.
Once again, This is massive. If you guys are looking at my stream right now, you guys need to be focusing on this, and you need to be in a safe place. This is not a joke. This is nothing you want to kid around with. This is moving at 29 miles per hour through coal. It's already hit coal. It's going to go through coal. I gave you guys a few second warning before it even hit too. I'm going to have to replay this. Holy, this is before I can even say anything. This is huge. It's going to go through coal. I gave you guys a few second warning before it even hit too. I'm going to have to replay this. Holy, this is before I can even say anything. This is huge. As you can see here on the live radar scans, you have that massive, I mean massive. We're going to head over here to CC real quick. Holy, this is the biggest vortex signature I've ever seen. I can only pray for mercy at this rate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this, this is a considerable tornado threat. You need to be in a safe place. Washington, 100% be in that safe place. You guys have 7 minutes. Slaughterville, you guys have 39 minutes. You guys have the time to get to a safe place. Anywhere inside these tornado warnings, you guys need to be inside that safe place right now. As you guys can see on this radar, we have multiple signatures of this. You can see this tornado vortex with a maximum of 143. Holy. Okay. You can see this right now on the radar. This is coal. Look at that tornado vortex signature. That signature is providing, and it's upgrading right now as we were talking. This is going to have a considerable hail threat. This is having a rain-wrapped tornado threat. And we are looking at this as a possibly particularly dangerous situation. I'm not going to say this is a particularly dangerous situation. I'm just saying what is on my mind right now, because this is a serious threat that could most likely cause... You never know at this rate. This is a considerable threat. You need to be in your safe place right now. It is observed. This is going to most likely cause mass damage inside these areas. I'm getting pictures right now. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Damn. I'm gonna go ahead and open up Red or Omega real quick while we go look at this. I'm going to try and keep you guys as updated as possible. We are looking at a observed tornado threat. This is not something you want to be playing around with. This is confirmed. Holy, I have a confirmed wedge on here right now. Updated as possible. We are looking at a observed tornado threat. This is not something you want to be playing around with. This is confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this, I'm at... Oh my god. It is so damaging right now. It is causing black spots in the radar. Oh my god. It's gonna make me fucking cry. Holy. We're talking, this is a massive witch. It's gonna be rain wrapped. You guys need to be in that safe place right now. Even if you guys are ahead of the storm, you need to be in that safe place. I don't care if you ignored that warning. You need to be there now. This is not a situation you want to be encountered with. It is quite literally pixelating the radar. I've never seen a situation like this. You can see the debris right now. The debris signature is so large. Oh my god. Let me try and get a view on this via one of the cameras Radar Omega provides via the University of Washington. Not Washington, you get the point. Fox just came across a huge tree in the pathway. Like I said, if you are watching this storm, I'm saying this right now as a particularly dangerous situation. I'm saying it, not the National Weather Service, me. I'm even editing my own text for this. This is considerable. I never thought I would have to come across this at all, ever. I'm putting this in myself as a tornado emergency. If you guys have any questions for why I'm doing it, it's because this threat is so large. This is going to cause a severe outbreak. And this is where we're starting to get to that dangerous section where we are going to encounter some major cities. Golby's, you guys are definitely going to get hit with some debris. I know that. Noble, you guys 100%. Slaughterville, Washington, you guys definitely want to be in that safe place right now. This is going to be the situation which you do not want to be involved in. This is going to cause a major tornadic situation, which is going to cause some major damage. You do not want to be involved in this when it starts to happen. Once it starts to happen, you are not going to want to be here. Jesus. I'm at a loss for words with this situation. This situation is so bad. We're talking this is most likely going to hit tornado emergency. If this does upgrade to a tornado emergency, which I won't be able to know until it physically starts to happen, I will immediately let you guys know. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, whoa! Sidewinder, 100% a Sidewinder. We have a Sidewinder on the radar. It's saying this is PDS scale at least. Holy, for those watching right now, we're on GR level 3. This is a software for storm chasers. This is what we're going to be on for a moment. I'm getting some radar update. Stand by. It formed that hook super fast too and just started out. Thank you, Jack, for the update on that. As you guys can see right now, it is presenting right here. This is a confirmed tornado at 33 UTC in McLean, Oklahoma. Broadcast media have confirmed a tornado on the ground with on cell A0. We have confirmed rotation, as you can see here, and I'm just going to kind of highlight this real quick. You could see the actual physical rotation. Not much of it, but you can see it's there. So you want to be in a safe place, and I'm saying this right now with all my heart. This is a particularly dangerous situation. I repeat, this is a PDS. You do not want to be in this right now. You want to be in your safe place right now. Once I say PDS, you guys know what that means. You guys need to be in that safe place right now. Particularly dangerous situation, not something you want to mess around with. Once we start saying particularly dangerous situation, we want the surrounding areas to get notified. If you know anybody in these areas, you need to get to a safe place right now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. This is upgraded to a PDS. This is where we are going to start getting to that part where it's going to start ripping things off foundations and so on and so forth. This is going to be EF2 to EF3. I'm not forecasting this. I'm just saying this has this possibility of hitting these points. This has already been upgraded to a 10 vortex signature. This is not something you want to see at all ever. This is something that is going to cause some major damage and has been upgraded to a PDS scale. We do not want to be involved in this. So if you guys are inside the areas, you need to leave now. Or get to that safe place. It's observed. Currently, right now, it's heading towards Noble. Noble, you guys have few minutes right now. You guys have few minutes. If you guys are in Noble, you guys need to be getting to the safe place, along with Norman. Anything, if you see your name in there, you guys need to be in that safe place. As you can see, I know I have a viewer from Shawnee in here. This is definitely going to start heading towards that area. You guys may want to be on the lookout. As soon as that tornado warning is issued, we are 100% going to be on the lookout for that. But as of right now, this is a PDS tornado. This is causing some major harm to bodily life and most likely ripping things out of the ground. This is going to be causing some major issues. So if you are watching this right now, you need to be in a secure area if you are inside the areas. So Southern Norman, Noble, Slaughterville, Slaughterville and Goldsby, you need to be in your safe place right now. We are looking at a particularly dangerous situation that is lifting things out of the air and also out of the ground. As you can see here on the radar scan on CC real quick, this is just color corrections, correction, same thing. As we get live sweeps continuing through, we're going to continue to try and keep this updated. ZR does not help. Jesus Christ. You can see the rotation right here. Let me pinpoint this for you here. This is incoming. You see how this is incoming? That means it is heading directly towards the radar right now. But it is definitely inbound to the current Norman area. You guys need to be in a safe place. This went from a small storm to a humongous, particularly dangerous situation. If you are in these areas, you need to be in a safe place right now. Stop watching me. Go to your local news station. You need to be watching that local news station. This is where we're going to start getting dangerous here. We do not want to be in this. This is going to cause some major harm. And I mean that quite literally, and I want you guys to be safe. This is moving at 17 miles per hour, but this could always move faster and faster every few minutes. And this is going to continue to grow faster per the moment. We're looking at this as a particularly dangerous situation. You do not want to be involved in this. Like I said, this is a confirmed, large, extremely dangerous tornado. As it states right here, extremely dangerous tornado. At 7:55 p.m. CDT, it was confirmed. This is a particularly dangerous situation. You do not want to be involved in this. See, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Damaging tornado. Weather spotters have confirmed this is a life-threatening situation. Flying debris. This impact your life. Threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles likely. Complete destruction is possible. Locations will impact. You saw the areas which we are already covering. You want to be in a underground situation. This is a potentially deadly tornado that is on the ground. Protect your life. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter to protect yourself from flying debris. This is not a ditch situation. Do not try and go into a ditch and try and be safe in that. That will not protect you in this situation. This is the observed, particularly dangerous situation. This is going to cause some major damage, and this is a life-threatening situation. As if you are caught in this situation, you are going to want to get out right now. Holy shit. I'm going to have to tab off here in a moment. Another tornado warning has been issued. It is not... Well, actually, is this splitting off? Jack, I need you on this right now. Give me a replay on this. Send me it now. Tell me if this broke off. I need to see the reflectivity side of it. I need to see if this broke off is now continuing towards Slaughterville Noble. This is now going to be another storm. This will impact the end of it about 51 minutes from now. So at 8:53, we're looking at the end of the PDS side of this, but we are looking at a particularly dangerous situation. This is not observed yet. This could entirely be a different storm forming here. But we do have a particularly dangerous situation under a tornado emergency right now. If you are inside the Oklahoma area, you need to be watching your local news and anything you can to watch that very carefully. Okay. If anybody is watching from TJWX's moderation team, and I will not make myself clear again. If I have to make myself clear again, I'm quitting. I don't care. This is getting on my nerves now. I am sponsoring TJ in this. Everything that goes on here is going towards TJ's group. If you have a complaint about that, go confirm with this Sir TJ. He knows I'm doing this. I've notified him. He did not care, from my knowledge. But we're going to continue covering this weather right now. As you can see, we have rotation forming behind that area with a 7 tornado vortex. Now, we're going to watch this real quick. Norman, you guys are probably about to hit 19 minutes from now. Other than that, Valley Brook, Moore, Newcastle, these are the areas which you need to be watching very carefully. This is not tornado warned yet for these upper areas, but it's most likely about to be tornado warned. Let's see how the storm goes first. Western Norman, Newcastle, and Goldsby, you guys are in a particularly dangerous situation. This is a PDS tornado. Thank you, Jack, for that. Okay, thank you. I'll work on that. Fuck. Alright. Anybody watching right now, if you guys are inside any of the areas I've just said, you need to leave my stream right now. Go to your local news network. Be in shelter. I mean, that's literally whenever I say be in shelter. And you need to be in that shelter. And most likely try and make sure it is underground. If you cannot make it underground, move to an interior section of your building. Make sure you are in a room that has no glass. Nothing that's going to break or fall on you. Interior includes nothing to the exterior walls. If you don't have any of that, you need to get to a safe place right now. Anywhere with an interior wall will be fucking perfect in this situation. Jesus. Okay, thank you, Jack. Looks like the storm west that just hit Cole's dissipated. No, it is not. It has set it. Okay, one that hit Cole is dissipating, yes, but it has formed another tornadic storm that is warned, and you can see the rotation. This is radar confirmed rotation. This is not observed. I'm looking at this right now, and I can visibly see a tornadic structure forming right now on the radar in Slaughterville. If you guys are in Slaughterville, you guys need to be in the safe place right now. As you can see, anybody in Goldsby, this is definitely the area which you guys need to be in shelter for. Cole, this storm has dissipated. You are almost safe to come out of your safe place. Do not come out yet. Wait a few more minutes, if not an hour. Let the storm pass over. Let it get through. I'll update you as we go. But right now, you have that tornadic storm right in front of your city limits. I do not want you guys outside of your shelter yet, because this could still be blowing wind back, causing more damage, which could always happen. So you want to be careful, because you do have that tornado warning right there with the rotation in there. If you guys have any questions, please let me know so I can answer them quickly, because I am watching my stream. Also, you guys are not the only ones here. We have moderators here. We have viewers here. We are dealing with a particularly dangerous situation. I repeat, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Got the roofs lifted. Okay. So that means they got lucky, basically. Cole, you guys, seriously, you guys got lucky. That's good. That roofs are the only thing that got lifted. This could have been way worse. as of right now, Slaughterville, you guys are most likely looking at a rotating tornado right now, or a touchdown tornado right now. We're looking at this hitting you guys in about 13 minutes, if not less. At 8:21, it says it's supposed to be there. I highly doubt it, though. Itoa, you guys have 42 minutes. This is a big section to cover, and I understand me here whenever I'm saying this. I'm covering a lot of ground to do this for you guys, and I'm trying my hardest. This is a PDS tornado. This is a tornado emergency. So we are under a tornado emergency, people in Oklahoma, more specifically Noble, Slaughterville, Washington, Itoa, Norman, Goldsby. You guys want to be in that safe place right now until those tornado warnings are lifted, canceled, or expired. Either one of those is where your safe place is going to be until that time. So we are dealing with a particularly dangerous situation that most likely does have tornadoes on the ground. We do not want you involved in this. We want you in a safe area where you are safe. Remember, life over matter. You want your life more than you do property. Trust me whenever I say that. You will get funds. They will literally give you FEMA money for being in the storm, basically. So I'd rather you guys be in a safe place than be lifted out of here while watching the stream. So if you guys are not listening to me, not listening to the news, and you guys are still watching me, even though you guys are inside that tornado warning, at least do me the satisfaction to be inside that safe area. Holy wedge. Okay. Like I said, we're dealing with, yeah, this is 100% a tornado on the ground. People, if you guys are listening from Slaughterville, you guys need to be in your safe place right now. We are looking at a tornado on the ground, most likely. I do not want you guys being in this situation. This is catastrophic. This is, wow. Let's change over to G3 real quick. Look at that. Look at that rotation. It's showing red on here. We do have a particularly dangerous situation still issued. This is known as a TOR. It is still issued as a particular dangerous situation. I'm not seeing anything though on that. We do have tornado vortex signatures, so this is not an area where you want to be in. This is where we are looking at the possibility of a serious, and I mean this literally, a serious situation getting ready to just drop down on you. Once again, a particularly dangerous situation has been issued for by the Norman National Weather Service. You guys do want to be in that safe area. Okay, we have a tornado vortex signature right now. This signature is more than likely a tornado on the ground. I'm not gonna lie. Slaughterville, you guys have seconds. I don't even think this is correct. 8:21 is unlikely. You guys have maybe a few minutes, 4 minutes at highest. You guys need to be in that safe place right now. Jack, which radar scan is that? Was that the one that, like, is happening right now in Slaughterville? Okay, we have a major signature that is presenting. If you guys are inside these areas, you guys need to be in a safe area. Make myself clear one time and one time only, because this situation is only growing. Check out my buddy on TikTok if you guys can't watch. If you guys can't watch YouTube, go to TikTok if you have the ability. Go to TJWX Loves Fia, no spaces. He is a great guy. He will help you out same way I'm helping you guys. He has a different radar than I use. It's called Radar Omega. It's a $9 app. You guys can also buy this. It is up to you. We're not sponsored, so do as you please with that info. But we do have major tornado signatures forming right now. Let me pop this up and let me see if this is a particularly dangerous situation. Okay, this is no longer a life-threatening situation, so I'm going to fix this real quick. Reed Timmer saying it's an EF5 likely. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself that created storm chasing is saying this is likely to be an EF5. The tornado vortex has kind of died out, so we're not too worried here. This is also not observed, so please, please, please be in your safe place. I I want you guys to be safe. This is getting to the point where we're it is erratic. A significant tornado is ongoing northeast of Cole with a tornado's motion is erratic. Do not anticipate the storm motion. Wow, that gives me goosebumps, dude. The way they worded that is, wow. I'm gonna have to get some video for you guys soon. Everybody's just been listening to Reed Timmer, man. Wow. Give me one moment, guys. I'm going to pull up some stuff.
We got power flashes. Backing up. It is drifting north. Watch that left edge. How close is it to us? Yeah, you're back. Yeah, right there, three. Coming at us? Right there. Talk to me, that does, right there. Back it up, mark. Yeah, we gotta go. Sorry, we gotta get out of here. Standing here. I got it. Get on this. Where's the right edge? I gotta get the right edge. I gotta get bearings on the right edge.
I'm clear. It's that deviant motion. We got northerlies right in front of us. Deviant motion. We're doing the dance. We're dancing with it. That's it right in front of us. Watch, working the terrain. Work the terrain. Working the terrain here. It's right in front of us, guys. Big tornado right in front of us. Are we clear? Yes, we're clear. Watch that right side, Andy. We're out. There's the counter car right in front of you. Whoa! Police officer behind us. See it? Those are multiple vortices. Look out. Right there. You see those, Andy? Hold my phone too, please. Here. With your other hand. Lost this one. Okay. Get going again. Yep. Yep. Oh, shut it. Yep. Hold on, I got some mud.
This just shows you all of the damage. We're gonna go back over here to our radar. I'm not seeing an active threat right now. This is not a concern too much. There's a few more tornado warnings. I'm gonna end it off. This breaks my heart. Go ahead.